What's up, everybody? How's it going? No, sorry you ran a little late. Thank heavens. Oh my god, thanks heavens. You know those days where like the alarm goes off, the sun comes up and you're like, fuck you. that was me today. That's me right now. That's me right now. So we are literally hitting up an energy drink at 7 p.m. Do not follow me on health standards because I'm not even supposed to be up that late tonight, but I don't want to be a zombie for you. Yeah, but that's because you. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If anybody heard Jose's routine and then heard him be tired, you'd be like, well yeah, you kind of almost ask for it. I mean, your schedule is the craziest schedule I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, I am surprised a human could even do that. And then when you should be sleeping, you're usually doing something else. Your schedule of work would have me quitting gaming so fast. It'd be like, I need sleep more than gaming. But kudos to you for doing what you do. Honestly, I could not do what you do. I know that like hands down. Like, not, you don't even have to ask me. Be like, yeah, but just try it for a week. No, I'm not doing Jose's schedule for 1 week. I'll finish when we. That's called death. And that's the thing that scares me the most about you. This is kind of like ha ha ha, but also slightly not ha ha ha. That scares me about you. Not gonna lie. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, I'm glad not the end. As long as you're getting enough sleep that will, you know, carry you to the end of this journey of the company, not the end of life, then I'm okay with that. Oh, jeez. My phone, like, y'all are here, but my phone is over here, so I have to like turn this way to read what you're all saying. I mean, I can read it now because right now I'm sitting in front of Streamlabs, but holy crap. It's just one of those days. And it's funny because you're just like, oh, it's because you're so busy today. No, I am not. This is the only thing I have today. uh, this is the only thing I'm doing today. And I don't mean this in like a, like I don't want to do this. I love streaming. But like, my body was just like, not today, not today. So thankfully we are at the weekend. So I can try to get some, I do still have stuff to do over the weekend, but at least I'll get some sleep. I'll get some sleep. So we're gonna be back on Genshin. Oh yeah, oh yeah, the promo for the video in the morning. Yeah. So if anybody hasn't had a chance to check it out yet, at 9 a.m. Eastern this morning, we dropped the new Xbox 360 um round 2. See, I want to call it, like, the thing is I want to call it Xbox 360 R2 even when I put it on YouTube, but I know YouTube's going to be like, what is that, what does that mean? I don't understand. But it sounds better. It sounds better than the whole dragged out 4 games on Xbox 360. You can choose, it's round 2. Like, it's, you have to pull it all out. It drives me nuts. Oh, we are all stressed. We are all stressed. I've thought about rebranding the network as stressed. No, I'm just kidding. But it's nuts. These days are nuts. But we'll get there. We'll get there together. We may just have enough energy at the end of all of this just to kind of just slump into a bed and pass out, but we'll get there together. I do have my own. Was gonna help with yours too. Ah, nice. We're also gonna join together on stress. Let's see if the TV is at least being. No, it's not. Freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. I'm just like, this is gonna be one of those days where everything is just gonna tap out. Give me a second. I'm hoping just opening up the 4K capture utility on Elgato is going to be enough to tell that thing to turn on. I'm not going to have to crawl. I'm going to have to crawl under the table. Why though? You know? Por qué? That's what I want to know. Por qué? Or for the French people, pourquoi? Why? Why? Give me a second. I'm going to crawl under the table and unplug the TV. So I won't be able to see you for a second. So if you want to talk shit, this is the time to do it. Oh, I'm going to smash my head. I mean, technically, this is the time to do it. I can still see you guys over on my phone, but yeah. Stop showing off. Thanks for the bit donation. That's nice. That instead of talking shit, you left with a donation. That's nice. And Vector is dancing right now. So Vector's good. Even though I woke up to him dead over on this side of the TV, or this side of the desk, sorry. He's happy. You're tacky and I hate you. Isn't that from a movie? I feel like yeah, and that was like, that's a perfectly timed movie quote drop. Which one is that? I'm pretty sure that was what was happening in the movie. They're just like, I need you to be mean or something like that. You're tacky and I hate you. That was a male voice that said it though. Tacky. Oh, that was in School of Rock. School of Rock, right? The kid that had to do the costumes. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. That's a good movie. That's a deep cut. Now you're reminding me about my age. Because that shouldn't be a deep cut. That should be like a couple years ago, but it's a deep cut. Oh, Twitch, this is not Guinness. It says Guinness, but it's not Guinness. It's actually Celsius. Good movie. What a I'm gonna need to go back and watch that movie. Cause it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Great song. It's beer. No, I'm not. I am not. I'm promoting other damaging things to your body. All right, have a good one, buddy. Okay, let's try the 4K. We're also going to run the stream a little bit later because got on later. That's a little unnerving. It's unnerving right now. I can see in the bottom. It's not giving me like a readout that I'm live on Streamlabs. Go mess around. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's his phrase. Gonna mess around or whatever. Let's go. We'll just come back over here and close you. So now we have connection. So we're good. I'm gonna swing over and then we'll get the party started. You're trying for A? Yeah, like I actually turned it on last night. I feel like it was last night. Because I know we were talking about it in the Thursday stream about, like, has the banner changed over? And both you and Shinya were like, I don't know. But, so I got on there, and yes, it had switched over. Obviously, you know that as well, right? But, I mean, I got 47%. I think 47% will run through the stream. We'll give it a shot. Give it all that I got. La-di-da-di-da. Straight up to the moon. Yeah, so anyways, I got on here and I was just like, oh yeah, oh, this is the one where they're dropping crazy amount
Please speak to President Sangha. I'm just a helper.
Of characters.
What will you have me solve?
You unlocked the carp part. What is the carp part? But you got a weapon earlier. Didn't you show me that? You got like a dope weapon, and not even like a dope, like a whatever weapon. You got a weapon for a character you actually use.
Please speak to President Sangha. I'm just.
So, the part of the map that the new part from the patch drop? Is that what you're talking about, or you're talking about like is there a new area? I don't know what no. Oddly enough, I don't know if no LOL means no, I didn't do the stuff from the patch yet, or no, not that area. LOL. I don't know. It's okay. There's a delay anyways on the stream anyways, so it's fine. But yeah, so I came over here and I was just like, Kanich. He's such a cool character though. I mean, I didn't do the waypoints in that area yet. So I might go for a Kanich. I want to go for A, but that's more of kind of like a... It's also funny that you guys both call it... Like, I saw in your Discord, you and Hector call her A. I always still call her the Raiden Shogun. And I know you guys call her Raiden. I've always just... Every single time I've seen that word, it reminds me of Mortal Kombat. And I've always learned that character to be Raiden. And then, do you know who I'm talking about from Mortal Kombat? That's called Raiden. Funny enough, that word there proves to me how I like to say it, because we don't call it a Shrine Maiden. So, Raiden is the guy that has the hat, right? I don't know what type of hat you call that. Usually you see people that are in rice farmers have it, the kind of like conic hat, not iconic, but conic, right? and then he's lightning. He's the god of lightning. It's funny because they're both basically lightning, but the god of lightning or god of thunder actually in Mortal Kombat. But anyways, growing up with him, you know, learning about Mortal Kombat 2, 3, all the way through those, it was always Raiden, and so when I saw this one, it was Raiden Shogun. If you're looking for a community to call home, hit that Discord link because we'd love to have you part of our community today. So yeah, so I want to get Raiden Shogun, but that's more of like a want. It doesn't have to be. I picked her weapon just because if I'm going to get her, that's great. But I picked Yoimiya because she's one of my favorite characters in the game. Like, you have, like, Shinha, and then underneath it is Yoimiya. And so I was just like, well, yeah. But it kind of sucked. Oh, no. There was a down button there? What was the down button gonna do? Oh, go to history. No, stop going there. Stop. For the love of God, stop. You just got Cat Girl. You got Cat Girl? Who's Cat Girl? Who do you consider Cat Girl? Lynette? Or the delivery girl? Oh, Lynette. Nice. Yeah, the delivery girl would be cool. But it sucked to pick. Like, I want Yoimiya. I just want that character. It's not like I'm missing her. It's not that I think she would trend well with my characters. As people have watched, I like to get characters for the sake of getting characters, not so much that I'm trying to build some OP team. I will sit down and build another team, or maybe 2 teams someday. But for now, I just like getting the characters because I like the characters. But anyways, like, it was like Yoimiya and then Chiori. I was just like, oh, I really like Chiori. And I can't remember his name though. The second guy there, not Yemiko. In between Chiori and Yemiko. Apparently just enjoying the game is not an option. But anyways, but in order to, oh no, yeah, it's fine. And then, and so next patch is Skirk, and I really want to get Skirk, and so I'm in that position where it's just like, do I pull anything during this time? Or do I just sit here and generate? I don't know. Right? Yes, Kokomi's bro. Correct. Yes, correct. And then I heard rumors for patch 5.8, which is 2 after Skirk. Wait. No. That's the one after Skirk. I think we're at 5.6 now. Skirk will be 5.7. But anyways, after oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. But after Skirk is a new water character that is like so far sounding extremely OP. And she works with Skirk, Nouvelette. And she works really good with Cryo. So if you wanted to have like Sitlali in this girl, or probably not Kaya in this girl, but I guess you could. But really cool cool girl coming. Chick's decent. I wouldn't say she's like, oh, like I gotta pick her up. She looks so cool. She looks decent. I have no issues. But yeah, so that's the rumors coming up, and even showed the picture of her. So yeah, so we're kind of at a point now where it's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. And right now I'm in like a 1 day. Okay. Hey, what's up, Shinya? And I'm in like a slight burnout on this game phase. And it's not to say that, you know, like, oh, are you trying to say that JC you're not going to be streaming this and you're going to switch off? Well, I'm going to be switching when Zenless comes out, but I'll be switching back and forth based upon patches here on Genshin. Just exactly what we agreed way back in the day. What I'm talking about when it comes to the burnout is the fact that I can't, when I'm offline, I don't feel motivated to sit there and grind primo gems. You know, that's why like we're kind of just only having like one pull on Fridays, because I can't generate the primo gems over the week. I'm hoping actually what's going to happen is when I start playing Zen the Zero, because I have 2 games that are on the go. It's going to make coming back to this game more fresh than just a patch update. It's going to be like, oh yeah, I remember this game, and like I really enjoyed it. And it's going to connect me back to the times where I was like, you know, really kind of going in on it. And then yeah, we'll start to generate more there. But good old Kimchi. Good old Kimchi. I'm okay with that. We can start calling him Kimchi. Does everybody here like kimchi? I'm curious. Well, no, it's just burnout off stream. It's not like I'm gonna not play on stream, and I don't feel like I don't want to do this stream. No, I'm still enjoying it during stream. It's just it's hard to generate the primo gems offline. So what are we doing today anyways? I did finish one of the stories for Azo. So I'll leave it up to you. I still haven't finished off Lynette. That is an off-stream thing no matter what, because I need to look that up, and I've said it before. So I'll let you guys choose. Do you guys want me to continue on with Heizo? Right, the detective? Do you want me to go with Shinobu or Ningguang? Because I did unlock those 2. I'm open to any of those. Shinobu. Can do. She's a very cool girl. We were just talking about the characters that you can pull during this banner. The upcoming banner, as well as the rumored banner beyond that point. And then prior to that, talking about how we're all extremely stressed and tired. So that catches you up, Shinya. Okay. It really does. I always like to try to you know, take some cliff notes. Polls notes. For anybody that, you know, comes in a little bit later, so they can get caught up immediately. They don't have to feel like they're left out. No sleep, lots of stress. Wow.
I do apologize.
Vector
As I've
is just
explained
so
before,
happy
it's a
today, and
constant battle
it's
for
I'm not
Mr.
gonna lie,
Arataki
it's
with
slightly
his
bothering
mental
me and annoying me
instabilities.
how happy he is right
I know
now.
it's caused no end of problems for you, and I can assure you that he regularly feels very remorseful about that too.
Yeah, I'm on energy drinks right now, which is a horrible time to be putting energy drinks in because I actually also, on top of that, haven't eaten since 8 a.m. So, unfortunate. I'm not even following my own rules when it comes to energy drinks. But I am going to be making tacos after this. So excited for that, though. That's something to be excited for.
Exactly. Yes, and that's why he has such a big heart for
It
other
can
people
be.
struggling
I'm
with
not
similar
drinking the
issues.
ones that I enjoy the most.
The Arataki support group was actually founded precisely to try and bring something positive out of that.
I got these at Costco because they were on deal. They're Celsius. And today I am drinking... Here's the can. Well, it's kind of crunched. But today I'm drinking Tropical Vibe. Sparkling Starfruit. Pineapple flavor. So, Starfruit and pineapple. It's not bad. But effective a place for people who want a full entire meal out of all samples. Oh my god! Please tell me you're not one of those people. Be like, oh my god, no way. I was just talking to Q the other day about how I refuse now to go to Costco during like 5:36 because that's when all the samples come out. And watching people, the thing that bothers me the most, and I'm sorry for anybody that's, wants to see Shinobu's story, we will get to that. But for the people that just walk up to the sample table but completely forget that they are in a store and have a cart and the aisles are only so big and they just leave their cart in the middle of the aisle. And so when I'm trying to go by, see, I did get bit by a mosquito. It's right there. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, it's gonna eat me. I lost it. There is a mosquito in my room. No. Oh. If you land, you are freaking done, bro. Just land on the wall. Land on the wall. Oh no, never mind. That's like a moth. Never mind. It's like one of those tiny, tiny, tiny moths. Never mind. We're good. Anyways. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, and they just leave their cart in the aisle. So I was there recently. Quick story. I was there recently, and here in Canada, they've now changed, probably I think it's about a year now, where they're allowed to sell alcohol in grocery stores, convenience stores, places like that. Prior to that, you had to go to an alcohol store, whether it be the LCBO, which is the Liquor something Board of Ontario, whatever, or the beer store. And then, so they started doing that. And so now Costco has a full aisle where you can go get your alcohol on, you're stocking up for a party, but you're probably getting it just for yourself. And they had like a taster or a sample spot where you could grab some stuff. This girl was flirting with the guy, which was hilarious because you could tell the guy was like not flirting, but she's just like, like, and it's just like, he's not flirting with you. And like, she just left her cart right there. And so I stopped and paused for a moment, maybe she'll just quickly drink it or, drink it and then grab her cart. No, she just continues to flirt. I had to move the garbage can, like shift a little bit so I could get my cart by. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm just like, drives me nuts. And then, yeah, like there was also, Krispy Kreme had some type of promotion. So Krispy Kreme in Canada, actually, I can't speak to the whole nation, but specifically in Ontario, they came in probably about 10, 15 years ago, tried to take on Tim Hortons, which is a massive brand here in Canada. Canadians at the time were extremely loyal to it. Not so much now, because now it's owned by Burger King, and then also now owned by Brazilian conglomerate now. But it's not really Canadian anymore, which is really sad. But anyways, that's a whole separate thing. But Krispy Kreme failed and nearly went bankrupt in Canada. But they kept a couple. So I guess they had some type of promotion with Costco where you get a box of 15 of their donuts for a really cheap price. But I guess they wanted to promote it, so they had a guy there that was warming up the donuts, cutting them, and it was like ants on a piece of sugar, or flies on food. It was so chaotic. Trying to get by that was insane, and that was near the checkout. And I'm just like, I need to get to the checkout. Some people, honestly, some people. Oh, now you're okay. So now you're teaching people lickbo. I just looked over and saw lickbo quote of the day. Yeah, so instead of saying LCBO, people just say lickbo. Two synonyms or two syllables. Diabetes patients. I mean, they're yeah. I mean, type 2, isn't type 2 diabetes one of the highest rising diseases in North America? Something like that, right?
Yes, all of them are good, honest people underneath. But no, not me. I'm not a... just Mr. Uesugi. My friend here can confirm everything I've told you about Mr. Arataki. To put it simply, he experiences strong emotion more acutely than most, and deep down inside, all the members of the Arataki support group are some of the most down-to-earth, kind-hearted people.
But that seems besides the point.
Even the traveler is here to vouch for the Arataki.
People love eating. Yes,
So
especially sugar.
All this time?
Yeah, I am one of them. Shinobu is giving us the look, which means play along. Sweets and carbs. I originally read that as sweets and crabs, so I'm just like, not something I would eat together. See, it's right there. Well, you probably wouldn't see it. I don't think the camera would pick it up, but it's like a little mothy thing. You can hang out here and here, bro, until a spider gets you, and then I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Owada saying how the Arataki gang's deputy has studied abroad and is well versed in the law.
I exercised twice this
this
week. I'm going to still exercise today. So that's 3 times this week that I've exercised. And I'm also going to do my walk today, which makes 5 walks this week. I am pretty proud of myself. It's been a good week.
I appreciate what you're saying.
I just need to get my water intake up.
I'm just not sure I can let them
I've only had two of these
accept my
bottles,
sincere
and I should get them up to
apologies once
5
again for all of
a
that.
week.
Mamoru and the others
Thank you.
probably believe that
We
they
think
would be
I'm
able to
thinking
reach more
about
people in need
doing
this way. Unfortunately,
I don't know if I
they were
talked about this
so
last
eager to
time,
help
but I'm
that they
thinking about
ended up
doing a
causing
health
more
channel
problems than they solved.
in
The Arataki support
my
group
Discord
assumes
once
full
Q's
responsibility.
Discord
We will work
merges,
quickly to
so that we
restore
can
the
try to
clean and
cheer each other
tidy
on to
living
be healthy.
environment that the community quite rightly expects. But with only myself available, I'm afraid that it could take a very long time to remove all the flyers. Having their help would have made things much quicker. I'm just a little concerned that if progress is too slow, the complaints will only keep coming, which ultimately only makes more work for you and your colleagues.
All right, fine. I'll go fetch them, but don't think I'm gonna make a habit of this.
You know what we could do? Oh, I don't know how much. I guess we could start with just healthy as a channel, and people can post everything in there. But if it got big enough, we could turn it into a category where we could split it up into exercises, recipes, even mental health could be in there as well. And then we'll leave food over in just general so that people can just share anything they find is delicious. But we'll just make it as a healthy one first. Segi escorts the... Oh, that's
Finally,
fast.
we're saved.
Hey, hey! I knew Shinobu wouldn't abandon us.
What up? The Arataki gang is back in town.
Sorry.
Eat homegrown,
Getting a little
eat organic,
overexcited
be a
at
bunny.
the prospect of being able to serve
Yep.
the community.
I saw two bunnies.
All right, guys. Make sure you get every
yesterday
last one of those
when
flyers
I went for my
back,
walk.
okay? And don't forget to apologize to the residents and ask for forgiveness.
There's so many
I
rabbits
assure
around my
you,
house,
there
it's
won't
ridiculous.
Be any problems.
Yes? No problem.
It makes the idea of me making a
We'll
garden
be sure to get the job done.
daunting a little bit. And I remember my mother always had problems with rabbits because of that.
I really hope letting them go was the right decision. They
Is that
better not
really
cause any
good
more
fortune?
trouble.
Is that true? Yeah, they're everywhere here. I mean, like, bonkers. I really hope that means symbol of luck, because I don't want a symbol of cuck. That's a weird symbol. That's a weird. That's a weird. That's a weird thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, you cuck rabbits. Anyways, my typo. But yeah, no, that's cool. I didn't actually know that it's a symbol of luck. I will try to remember that every single time I see them then, because yeah, it's a crazy amount. As soon as like the snow is done, it's really hard not to go outside and not see a bunny every single day, and I mean every single day, all the way up until the cold weather again. And you will see them kind of in the winter sometimes. I mean, in my front yard, the amount of poop, rabbit poop, that was around the tree was a little like, you're just like, oh, that's a lot of dirt. That's not dirt. That's not dirt at all. It's all of the pellets. All of the pellets. The cucky business. Yeah. That's why there's so many bunnies, because there's always a cuck encouraging things. All of us should be on the wrong side, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, wrong side. I don't know. Like, I want to say yes, but I have seen them here and there. So maybe majority of the winter they same like squirrels, right? So maybe they just get up if they need food, but aside from that they're sleeping. I don't know. I mean, we were all partaking in that. So we'd all have to go to timeout or jail.
All right then, Shinobu. We'll go apologize then?
Yeah, we'd better be quick or...
Not so fast. Last month, you almost got the fire brigade out when you were roasting lavender melons. 5 days ago, you angered the whole neighborhood by hosting the great sing-along in the middle of the night. And today, you go plastering flyers all over town. How many times will you have to be arrested before this stops?
I think Shinobu might be my
We
fourth
put
favorite
up those flyers to
character.
tell everyone how great the Arataki gang is.
No more excuses. You know,
Or at least
I
female,
had
sorry.
real plans at Uyu Restaurant today. But it looks like you guys need a little slap on the wrist first.
Help!
Posture check.
Please, you don't want to do this. You could have just left
Hey,
us in
what's up,
jail instead.
Hector? Hola, fam. Posture. step forward to defend them.
Don't feel sorry for them. They need to learn their lesson.
It's more important that they apologize.
Yes, yes! Shinobu, please just let us go apologize.
She is, I agree.
If someone else
I d-
complains,
and
they'll
yes,
only arrest
I like
us
her
again.
hair.
And then you'll
Her
be
whole
forced to
color
help us
scheme
out again.
is great. The purple pink with the
I suppose I'll have
green.
to teach you a lesson later. So then, where did you post all your flyers?
Well, we left a few on the counter at Shimura's.
We
He
figured
does
that
have
people
green
might
hair.
Take a look
That's
while they're
true.
eating. Also, the bulletin board at Tsukumomono Groceries. And, also...
Hey Shinyo, when are you going to
Just say.
China?
Right, of course.
Remember we
Also,
the
on
blue hair
the mountain
gang.
path
We're
leading
still
up
part
to
of
the
this.
Grand Norikami Shrine?
We wanted to send the message.
I
Why
wouldn't.
pray to
I
the
don't think.
gods when you can
All I'm
call
gonna be
the
doing is these
Arataki
stories,
gang? But we'd only
Hector.
distributed a
You'd probably
few
just be
before
standing
a
there, and actually, I don't even know if you
terrifying
can even
fox
run
lady
these
appeared
stories.
Right behind us.
I'm not planning on doing any type of grinding for any type of gear or anything like that. Just trying to get through the hangout stories.
Don't make me relive the memory.
Do you have Zenless Zone
anyway,
0,
by the time
Hector?
we recovered our wits, we were already at the police station.
Probably next year at this
We
point.
were actually
or
pretty
late
relieved to be there
2025?
under the
Okay,
circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah, because it meant we'd escaped from the fox lady. Huh? Shinobu, why are you looking at us like that?
It looks like I need to knock some serious sense into you after all.
You said it was just gonna be a slap on the wrist.
We've learned our lesson, honest.
I'm not so much bored of Genshin. I just need something else to swap it in. So Zenless Zone 0 is coming to Xbox the first week of June, so next week. And so I'm going to be swapping it in here to my Genshin days, which was Monday and Friday. However, I will still be back on Genshin for patch updates for sure, but I'll be basically focusing more on that. If there is like a way to can you join on that game too, then we should definitely play that game, because that one's just straight story. Because I think Hangouts you can't do in co-op. The Tribal Chronicles can't do in co-op, and that's all I have left on this game aside from achievement hunting. But then Zenless Zone 0 is brand new, basically brand new to me. I've only played it for like 10 minutes on the PC. But yeah, brand new, and I would love if you want to jump into that one for sure. I'm doing Dark Blue. Dark Rose Gold. Ooh. That's a really cool color. We never talked about the rose gold. Why not? Your hair will take it. I'm thinking about doing the bleaching so I can get the vibrant blue. Oh, it's not co-op friendly either. Damn. It's really nice though. That's a really nice color combination.
No, anywhere but the shrine.
Well, I'd like to try
Shinobu, we're
it,
gonna
Hector,
go
to see
apologize
if
to
there's ways that we can
Ganbei
link up in
now.
that game.
Bye. Yeah. And
After
I
I-
too. Hey, wait up.
After I do to Zenless Zone 0 what I've done here in Genshin, the next one I'm going to working on
swear I've
is
never seen them run that
Wuthering
fast
Waves.
before.
I don't know if you play that one. There's also another one that's coming out that I signed up for. I can't remember what it's called though, but I signed up for their beta. After my stream, I'm going to look it up, and then I'll send you a DM, Hector. You should go pre-register to that one. It looks stunning. And so far, I'm assuming that you're playing a lot of this stuff on your PlayStation, and for some reason, PlayStation and PC keep getting the gacha games first before Xbox. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to get it on your side anyways. So I will send you a link to it so you can pre-register as well. If you Google Dark Roads Gold, Pinterest pops up and shows you that. Okay. I will definitely check that out. It's 2 words. I know that doesn't really help. I can't remember what it was called. And I can't remember what they called me. They called me. So you know how like in here they're like we're like the traveler, and I think in Wuthering Waves you're the wanderer. In this new game they called you like detective. I think it was like that, something like that. Like, cause like I got a message from them, kind of the same way where you get a message from Paimon, where it's just like, "What's up, travelers?" or something like that. This one was like, "Hey, detectives, stay tuned for new updates." I can't remember. Yeah, but I'll send you the link anyways. And so you can get pre-registered, because yeah, like I would love to, because the unfortunate thing is like with this game I'm just really down to like the little finer things that are just not co-op based, and then I'm gonna be off. I mean, we could definitely work on achievements when I get to that part. If you, I don't, have you 100%ed this? What do you guys call it on PlayStation? Platinum trophied it? Is that what it's called on PlayStation? Something like that. Have you fully trophied this game? I don't know what the phrases you guys call it though.
Of all the places they could cause a scene, they just had to pick the shrine. I guess I'll have to suck it up and go sort this out.
I know a lot of people at the shrine.
It's not that I don't know anyone there, it's just... Okay, fine. It'll probably go more smoothly with you there. The sooner this is over, the better. I don't want to spend a second longer at that place than I have to. Anyway, thank you for coming with me.
Oh, and Shinya, even though I'm going to be switching over to Zenless Zone Zero when it launches, it does not change the horror every other Fridays. So we still have Fatal Frame coming back next Friday. I know some of the people watching were not... I mean, I'm assuming you guys were scared, but you're still enjoying the stream. But I really enjoyed playing that game. That game was fun. I'm going to try to... Because I haven't been here in a while. I want to see if I can try to sneak in. Oh, I guess we don't have to sneak in. Oh, we only have 15 out of 25. No way. It is a great series. And seeing as we have 2 of them, we can play 2 of them.
Well, hello there, little one. Oh, I see you brought a special guest.
Oh, for sure. But like, we've seen...
Lady Guji, I'm here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki gang.
I don't know. Maybe there's a story. Maybe it says in the story, right? Like maybe it's like what's the name of that mob? Maybe it's like mob. That's the reason. That's his job. So I guess we don't know. You've platinum a bit? Okay. Well, that even gives me more of a push. If someone else can platinum the game, then I'm gonna 100% this game for sure.
We will remove all the flyers and compensate the shrine appropriately for any damages. I hope Lady Guji can forgive their appalling behavior.
So that's why you're here. Yes, that is a tricky situation.
And then the other things that we're trying to figure out where they're going to fit in, like, Next week, Jose wants me to do a review for Doom: The Dark Ages. So we're gonna try to figure out where to put that in. We have the Switch 2 coming out. Trying to figure out where to put that in with Mario Kart World. Also, Stellar Blade, which is a PlayStation exclusive, finally comes to PC. Definitely want to play that game, so there'll probably be content on that as well. 98% done. Which achievement which achievement? Yeah, which challenge are you trying to complete to get it to 100%? What's the last one? I'm assuming it probably has to do with all the sigils. Probably one of the sigil ones, right?
This is the Grand Narukami Shrine, after all. Ultimately, their actions here are tantamount to disrespecting the Shogun herself.
No pervy mind here. Yeah, wrong site, Shinya. Wrong site.
So how about this? I've already assigned
Someone
shrine
throw a
maiden to
wrong
clear
site
up her
on
little flyers.
Shinya.
So at this moment, we are a little understaffed at the shrine. You mentioned appropriate compensation. Perhaps you could fill in for this shrine maiden and greet visitors for the day,
I'm afraid I have to refuse.
Oh? Such a hasty refusal.
You throw a Jose?
That's wise. Goodness, who knows what Tenshukaku would make of this if they heard about it.
Jose can't save you forever.
Believe it.
It's his fault. It's his fault you had a pervy mind. Don't blame others. Take responsibility. Looks like you'll have to play along.
Very good. You've learned a lot since we last met.
Otherwise, things can only get worse.
True. I could deal with most people if they tried to exploit my weakness. Okay, I'll be a shrine maiden
Hey,
for a
she's
day.
a shrine maiden.
But
I'm a
let
shrine
me be
maiden.
clear that this is for one day only, and one time only. Also, I'm not wearing a shrine maiden's outfit.
Exactly.
Not happening.
Straight to jail.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
What a pity.
Hey, not you too.
No.
That
She does
settles
flip
it
a lot of
then.
tables.
Now, there are already a few visitors at the shrine. Make sure you take good care of them.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, she marched off quickly. So cold.
Seems that I have no business left here.
Hold on now. Would you like to be a shrine maiden for a day as well?
Are you sure I'm qualified?
It's my shrine. Besides, can you really bear the thought of leaving her here all by herself?
Shinobu, of all people, will be quite alright on her own.
So you'll stay and keep her company, yes? Don't worry, you'll both receive... It'll be quite worth the wait.
Now we become a shrine maiden. I agree. Did, oh... It looked like, Kalina from aespa? The new advertisement that she did recently, her hair is stunning. Stunning.
Oh, should I take the risk or... Huh? Who are
3
you?
trophies. Which trophies are you missing, Hector? I would love to know which ones they are. We're shrine maidens.
You're shrine maidens? They sure dress different these
Was
days.
it? It was pink. It was
Suppose
so
this is the Grand
nice.
Narukami Shrine, after all. I came across a potential business opportunity recently. They say that by financing an overseas merchant ship, you can make a 40% profit on your investment in 3 months. Several of my friends have already received their returns and want me to go in with them on a bigger investment. For some reason, I was feeling a little unsure about it, so I thought I'd come to the shrine and see what but the fortune slip I drew is neither positive nor negative. I'm at a loss on what to make of it.
Most of the fortune slips in the shrine are pretty ambiguous.
Could it be that our god wants me to come back and draw another slip tomorrow? And if the same happens again, then maybe the day after that?
You'd be guaranteed a great fortune slip eventually.
If you have all that time to draw slips, Why not spend it on learning more about this merchant ship instead? I've heard of a scam where people make up a bogus investment and promise high returns in a short period. In reality, they just use the new investors' money to pay existing investors their profit. Once people see the early investors making their money back, scores of other investors jump on the bandwagon, and then one day the people behind it just pack up and leave with the money.
Oh gosh, come to think of it, they haven't given me any specifics about the shipping route or itinerary.
You're looking for a community to call home, hit that Discord link.
By
Love to have
saying
part
it's
of the community
overseas
today.
and being economical with the details, they can filter out the folks who actually take the time to do their due diligence. It's another common tactic used by many scammers.
Wow, is that true? Praise be to the Narukami. Clearly she has been watching over me amidst my confusion. Thankfully, I hadn't agreed to anything yet.
Rather than thanking your god?
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you, Shrine. Now that I think about it, I remember receiving similarly sound advice at this shrine in the past. That shrine maiden is long gone now, though. It's a real pity.
Really? What a shame. But anyway, shouldn't you be getting back now to warn your friends?
Oh, goodness, yes. I'll go and warn them all right away.
Here's hoping he manages to stop his friends in time.
Is it freezing?
Right. There's another visitor.
Hey,
Let's see what he wants.
see if I can move on my screen. Seems to be okay on my screen.
It seems even a change of scenery won't get the creative
Oh.
juices flowing. Who are you?
Does PlayStation not have a button where you can unhide them? I'm sorry if I'm asking too many questions about PlayStation. I haven't had PlayStation since PlayStation 1. But Xbox, I think it was like 2 years ago. They created a button where you could like unhide what it is and tell you. I guess that defeats the purpose of having hidden, but they're still somehow hidden. I don't know. Work from home be like, sorry, can't attend meeting. Y'all are frozen. How to escape? Yeah. It was funny the other day. I was like talking to a buddy of mine, and I was just like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to go to work today. He's just like, just call the boss. I'm just like, I can't. He's like, I'm pretty sure he'll be like understanding if you just explain to him your situation. I'm just like, no, I can't though. And he's just like, why? And I'm just like, because I'm the boss. Like, I'm not gonna call myself. It's just like, I'll post it in Discord, JC. That's fine, no worries. That also gives me a little prompt for me to send that link back to you about the other gacha game.
Shrine Maidens. Huh. I guess I could give that a try.
It was Miko's idea.
Oh, this was the chief editor's idea? Then no wonder it's so novel.
Your Wi-Fi is
I,
slow.
on the other hand, am all
It
out of
doesn't
ideas.
seem to be slow.
So I came to the shrine to pray for inspiration.
You seem to be answering
Well,
quite quickly.
has
Are
it
you sure
worked?
it's slow?
Not so far. I guess I wasn't sincere enough or something. But I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm sure I'll stir the heart of our god eventually.
It should be readers' hearts that you're trying to stir.
Have you ever thought about going traveling? Inspiration comes from life
He's on to you.
experience. The more places you go, the more people you meet, the more you'll have to share with your readers. It's natural to run out of new material when you're in the same place doing the same things every day.
That's true. I haven't gone out exploring in a long time.
Did everybody that's in this chat get a chance to go and vote for the game yet? The video launched at 9 a.m. so you can vote for the new game that I'm going to be streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There's the link. If you don't have the link, it's right there. And it's also clickable. So if you are looking, or if you're enjoying our live gameplay, maybe you'll enjoy our recorded gameplay, or voting to see what you want to see here. We got gameplay and game reviews over at youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIAL, posting Mondays, Fridays, and a bonus on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Actually, ma'am, you look very familiar. Have we met before? Here in the shrine?
No, you must be
Not
mistaking
a lot
me
of
for
info.
someone else.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Lack of social contact can easily lead to a deterioration in facial recognition abilities.
Seriously? Oh, man. That's it. I'm packing my bags right away. Time to go.
Time to go traveling.
Oh, that thing I said about facial recognition probably depends on the individual.
Please, wait a moment, ma'am. We'll work something out for you as soon as possible.
Oh, it's okay. There's no.
What's wrong?
Oh, perfect. This lady's granddaughter is going abroad soon, and she'd like to give her an omamori before she leaves. Unfortunately, we just ran out. You should be able to find the brocade bags and knots on both sides of the shrine. For the paper slips that go inside, just, I don't think I need to go into detail on how to write.
No, I can handle.
Great. I'll take her to wash her hands first. We'll see you in front of the sacred sakura when.
Ah, thank you all so very much.
Anyway, forget that. We have a new visitor. Let's go
I
greet
cut out
them.
mid-story? You mean when they're reading? Did you want me to let them read the whole thing? I have no problem with that. I was just trying to flip through it quickly, but I can definitely let them read out the whole amount. Thank you for the bit donation. Or are you talking about like connection-wise? We have to go grab all these things. Select materials required to make an omamori. Hydrate, even though this is killing me! It's killing me. So when I started streaming, my stomach was just like, feed me, feed me. But I'm like, I gotta stream. And this is making my stomach like, chew through what food is not there quicker. So it's making me more, oh yeah, that's smart. See, that's why we have you on the stream, Q. Because you're so smart.
Narukami, please.
Okay, I will drink water instead. Yeah, it was making, I'm actually getting like, you know those gurgling noises and feelings? My stomach's just like, oh. Please give me food now. And I'll be like, just hold on, bro. We got tacos coming after stream. Just hold on.
You need paper slips for omamori blessings? I have a few right here. Oh, but I'm afraid I don't have a pen.
Don't worry, I got it.
Whoa. Look over the cliff here. Where's, oh. Can I go in here?
Brocade bags, check.
Never mind, it's just where the bags are. Wait. You have more materials? Old. I like one. Got it. Here's how it goes. First, shake this. Thing's over here. Isn't it called a fortune slip box? Yes, a bamboo slip will drop out from it. Give it to me and I'll give you a matching strip of paper. Pretty sure they say it's a fortune slip. Whatever. Paimon's got a question. If we do what do we do if we get one that means bad luck? Is it good for you or something? Yeah, you know, it's very evasive to me as well, but you know, I'm trying to drink. You can do apple? Ringo means apple? It's really? That's okay. Yep. That's your call sign. Invasive. How's work going? Tisk. Did she seriously just say Tisk? His name is I Like Apples? Yeah, but apples are good though. So maybe he's just like, I want to rebrand myself to remind myself how much I like apples and tell other people. Haven't left yet. Hasn't it been like a whole hour? Hour and 15 minutes? Your boss must love you. What time are you going to get here tonight, Jose? When I do. Oh. Okay. What a bunch of no, sorry. We at the Grand Narukami Shrine are most gentle indeed. Even if you should draw a slip with bad luck, you shall have a chance to turn it around. Something about that this doesn't seem right. Let's go draw a slip, Kira. Was I supposed to do that, or was I supposed to talk to someone else? Oh, no, I wasn't even supposed to do that.
So this is where the knots are. That's
I'll start at
everything.
8:15
Let's
CST
go give
tonight.
it to the
Oh,
lady.
you still have a whole hour. I'm gonna get home around 4 a.m. CST. Oh wow, so it's another one of those long nights. You're sending tacos to evening watching your... I mean, I can. I'm not paying for the shipping. That's number one. I will say that first. You will pay for the shipping. But secondly, they will be 100% rotten and probably bad by the time they get to you. So, that's on you. But I can. I can. I have no problem doing that.
Ah, there you are. Is the
It's the
Omamori
thought that
ready?
counts at least.
Almost. I just need to write the blessing.
the delivery driver shows up. You're just like, "Hey, Shinya, you have a delivery." You're just
Here,
like,
ma'am.
"No, just
Please,
throw it
come and
throw it
pray
in
over
the
here."
garbage. It was just a thought. Thank you."
Oh,
Thank
great
you.
Narukami. Please watch over my granddaughter and keep her safe on her journey.
You're just like, "How do you know what it is? I can smell it from here. Just please throw it in the garbage."
This is a job for a real shrine maiden like Unagi. I wouldn't be suited to it.
Why didn't you convince her to leave like the others?
There are some things that mortals are powerless to control. Sometimes praying to the gods is the only thing people can do. Not to mention that the Omamori will mean a lot to our
DoorDasher.
granddaughter. Maybe it'll encourage her to stay safe on her travels? So in terms of the outcome, it's beneficial. The only people I can't stand are the ones who don't think for themselves and at least try to solve their own problems. By relying on the gods for everything, all they're doing is neglecting themselves and those around them.
Is that why you don't want to be a shrine maiden?
No, that has nothing to do with it. The reason I don't want to be a shrine maiden is that I don't enjoy it. But enough about that. It looks like they've just about finished, I think. Let's go over there and say our goodbyes.
Thank you ever so much. When my granddaughter returns next year, I promise to bring her here so we can pay our respects together.
You're welcome, ma'am. Make sure to watch your step on the way down.
I will.
And then pushes her down the stairs. No, I'm just kidding. Do you need any assistance on the way down?
Don't you worry now. I've walked this path many a time before. Oh, yes. I don't believe I've thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for the Omamori. I'll make sure that my granddaughter keeps it with her.
You're welcome. Just doing my job.
It's been a long time since we last met each other at this shrine, hasn't it? So, you finally came back?
We all have these type of thoughts. It's just the same people don't act on them.
Huh? I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, really? Well, perhaps my hearing isn't as good as it used to be.
That's a point. She didn't seem surprised that we're shrine maidens.
Although this is very strange. You sound exactly like another shrine maiden I remember. She didn't talk much, but I remember her voice very well. Oh, anyway, I hope I can hear your voice again when I return
You don't have
with
these
my
thoughts.
granddaughter next year.
That's a straight lie. That's a straight lie. I've had conversations with you where you've had some out of pocket thoughts. Don't lie. Don't lie. We all have thoughts of doing like preposterous type crap. We just don't do it. You're not an angel. You're not an angel. Don't even. Absolutely not an angel. Don't support her. Don't do it. The purists. Nope. She's gone. It seems like this wasn't your first time as a shrine maiden.
Yeah, you're right. I once did a stint here as a trainee shrine maiden. It was arranged by my family. Unfortunately, I have no happy memories of that period. I just remember the way my family would nag me about etiquette and remembering the rules every time I left the house. And how they'd interrogate me every time I got back from the shrine to check
Because we know you're one of us. We know you're one of us. And you're trying to act like you're above us. No, we know you're one of us.
Welcome back. I couldn't take it anymore, so I quit. I was determined to be anything but a shrine maiden. So I studied bookkeeping, worked as an editor for a while, even sat for some exams to qualify as a chef. I wear this mask to stop people from recognizing me, because I don't want them to pry into
now
my
we're
personal
dark and
affairs.
dirty?
Okay, enough chit-chat. It's time to report back to you-know-who.
Wow. Wow. Just the slander. The slander. Talk to Yamiko. Wait.
Good show today.
Girls
both
are
of you.
insane. There, I said
It
it.
was so much fun to watch. Would you be interested in continuing to work as shrine maidens? Or perhaps you'd like to work as editors at Yai Publishing House instead. It would be a terrible shame to let such fascinating individuals slip away out of my reach.
No thanks.
Regrettably, I must decline, Lady Gucci. The Shrine and Yai Publishing House are both fantastic places to work. They're just not for me.
All right. Well, keeping you around under duress would only take all the fun out of it. Here, these are your wages as promised. Not a single mora short.
Wages? No need, Lady Gucci. I'm here today to make amends.
Oh, don't worry. I've already deducted the damages incurred by those boisterous boys from your amount. If you don't take the payment
Yes,
now,
none of us are innocent,
I'll be forced
and
to
that's
send someone
okay.
to deliver the
That's
package to
okay.
the Arataki gang. Now, who should I send? Miyuki, perhaps?
No need to go to all that trouble, Lady Gucci. I'll take it today.
Good. How about you, little one? I trust you don't have any reason to refuse.
No, I don't.
That's more like it. One more thing. You mustn't open the package until after you leave the shrine. Otherwise, you will be cursed with bad luck.
Protection of the electro archon. May the blossoms of the sacred
please see that we stay.
Just leave? Oh, okay.
This should be far enough.
Wow, we have a bunch of people in here that think they're saints and are the furthest from that point, and it's absolutely wild.
She's always saying things like that. There's probably nothing in here but plain old Mora.
Really?
Let's see. Yep, just Mora.
Yeah, how dare they? I would probably put Jose the furthest away from Saint. I would put Q probably a little bit closer, but not as far as Jose. Jose, hands down, is probably the definition of not Saint. And then, yeah, the rest of us kind of like fall in line after that point. What's wrong?
It's nothing. I'm just surprised by the amount.
But it's crazy because these are the two people that are saying, I'm the saint. I'm the patron. Craziness. Craziness. That's an 85 Honda. How dare you? But you still won't go back to that life, right?
Definitely not. No amount of Mora could make me enjoy that job. Let's see your share.
Don't
then.
leave.
With no damages
We're
deducted,
all a
it should be
family.
even more,
A
right?
family of haters. No, I was kidding.
Huh. That's weird. It's just a single thin sheet. Wait, what are you laughing at?
wish my sister could play hide and seek with me.
You can't go any further. So I have these little charger dudes.
Talk to the electro archon whenever you are troubled.
Let me show you. Let me show you. Now that we finished one of her stories. I have these little charger dudes. You plug it into the wall, it has a face here, and it changes based upon its charging. I have a second one that's white, blue, and pink. And Vector is just right up against its face and just still trying to drive towards it. It gives me sexual vibes, and it's freaking me out.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
Oh, he just stopped.
Wish my sister
I think he finished.
hide and seek with me.
All right. Now we can go to... Basically. I have no idea what he's doing right now. Okay, now what's next? Heizu, Shinobu, Ningguang. You're the furthest from it? You're a heathen, Hector? Just outing yourself? Kung Pao. Kung Pao is a great movie. Yay! Ningguang. Who's more saintly though? I'll put me at the top. See? Still saying it. Supposed to leave now. Jade Tower. Like way over here. No comment. I agree with you, Q. I agree. Somebody come get her.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise. I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here. This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
What's happened?
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to.
So we're here to
and the
pick
work
up the
cannot afford
slack
to
because
go
you decided to
undone.
put 3
The
secretaries
nature
on
of their
something?
day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest.
So you thought of me.
Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time.
I really feels
And
like you
yet,
could have gotten
despite
anybody
this,
else. If it's
I
tedious
thought
like
it could
that
do
and will
no
bore
harm to
me,
ask the
you could have gotten
question
anybody else.
on the off chance that you are interested. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But
Oh,
the fact is, your arrival
that is
here
that
has
is some
rescued what was
delay
fast
there.
becoming a rather dire situation.
Have you thought about doing a reset on your internet? Because sometimes I have to do that every couple of weeks just to kind of snap it back to. If I have what it takes, I'll do it.
I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing. All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly. The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
That's, wow.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will fully respect your judgment. All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Downstairs?
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture. As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries.
What's she doing with that right hand?
For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume.
Do you like her? Your eyes are really sparkling right now.
You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to
really?
impress upon you the sheer
Ningguang
importance of the
she's
work
a really
you
nice
will be
character.
undertaking.
Bai Shi has always been very passionate about her work.
It's unfortunate that
I can
Geo
leave
is so
any task in her
weak.
capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short
Yeah,
of
she's really into it.
exemplary.
A little too
I'm
much.
sure she was simply trying to share some of her
Gay.
enthusiasm,
Yeah.
in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met.
Does Bai mean something in Mandarin? Because why do all of her secretaries have the same starting to their names? Bai Xiao, Bai Wen, and Bai Shi. Her perfume, giggling while saying it all. Sus, totally oh. White? Oh, yeah, that's the reason why. Well, why would it be white? So we'll just continue on.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture.
Just wait. Hey, very weird. So we're just gonna jump back into the white 10 girl telling us her story.
As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume.
Oh, it's making it seem like we finished the story. I guess we're just gonna go down the same path because it seemed like we didn't even do it.
You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Bai Shi has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang.
back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties. All in a day's work for the traveler, Great, then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and...
133?
Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's...
Just give me a second. I'm just texting with Jose right now. Yeah. Weird. So, like, the thing that was, like, I was talking to Jose because it was weird. All of a sudden today, after Jose's stream, the go live message changed. So I made a go live message that was something about, like, you know, like, come see questionable gaming decisions or something like that. And all of a sudden, when Jose went live today, it changed to, hey, you, I see you, or something like that. And then that's it. It's just, it's stayed there. And I don't know why it's changed to that. Like, you guys probably noticed it as well pop up on your phone. That's really weird. And I was wondering if he changed it. And his response is, I don't think I changed it. It's just like, did you change it or did you not change it? What do you mean?
Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that. You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise.
The only thing that I can see, like, if he didn't change it, which I can't even confirm, I can't confirm with him. He's not giving me an answer of, like, yes or no. It's just, I honestly don't think. But it's a maybe, and it's just like, how is it a maybe? You have to go into Twitch, into the go live message, you also have to do it, or you could do it, I guess, from. I don't think you can even do it from Streamlabs. You have to be on the back end of Twitch. But if he didn't change it, then maybe Twitch put a character limit on go lives, and maybe mine was over a limit, and so it changed it to a default. I don't know, and it's really hard because he's not saying whether he changed it or not, so it makes it really hard for me to figure out. I can't troubleshoot it if the person that also has access to it doesn't know if they did something.
Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your plan A is essential to devise.
We are
a
coming
workable
close to the end of
contingency
stream,
plan.
typically, but I'm going to actually run a little bit longer for sure.
Any other questions
I know I said I was going to run longer because I started later, but I'm also going to run a little bit longer than that just because of whatever that internet thing was. Oi.
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
I'm gonna tell him that we're just gonna call it a glitch then. I got nothing. I got nothing. Honestly, yeah. I just sent you a message because I'm just like, if you don't know 100% if you changed it or not, then I can't troubleshoot it. I can't. So I'm just gonna be like, glitch. Oh, sorry, bashing you guys there. I'm just gonna call it a glitch. Because yeah, if you didn't change it, I was just telling this to Shinya and Q. If you didn't change it, then maybe Twitch put a character limit between yesterday and today on their go live message, and maybe my go live was too long. It shouldn't have been. But yeah, the fact that you don't know 100% makes me a little fearful for you if you don't know if you're doing something yes or no. But it is what it is. You know, I could have smoked and just stumbled upon the back end of Twitch and went to the go live and clicked on it and then deleted it and then typed in something new. I could have. I don't know.
Already? Wow. You're a fast learner.
Weirder things have
Very
happened.
good. This will be much more efficient.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow.
And I'm 100% sure I would typed that. I was sober. So you would have typed that. Oh, okay. So this is something that you would have changed. Oh, wouldn't have. Oh, okay. Okay, then if that that's the case, then I guess it's Twitch. That's weird. It's because like I said, it went live when you went stream. I'm not by me saying like it went live when you went live. I'm not implicating you. I'm just saying I don't know why all of a sudden it's just like blink. It's like nah, it should be this. No, for sure.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
I'll check it. I'll check it after stream. It's so weird. So maybe it changed the live and then put like a timer on JC's internet will die 4 hours from now. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. All right, the time to make. Oh, I guess I'll ask you though. So I'm going to be. I guess I could just edit it, right? I'm going to be streaming probably till like 9:30-ish, my time, 9:45-ish. Should I just include the first half of my stream, or do you want me to go into like Adobe Premiere and then put them together? Honestly, I'll leave it up to you, Jose. It's up to you. It doesn't matter to me. Rigorous schedule. Eat, wash up, change, get ready to go out. Meet businesswoman. Eat lunch, meet 3 informants and exchange information, go to the pavilion for a conference, light meal, negotiate any outstanding matters from the conference, return to the Jade Chamber. The specific times for the first 3 items are flexible and progress dependent. The conference in item 4 is scheduled for the evening. Arriving early is recommended.
Good. factored in both priority and efficiency, and produced a rigorous and well-structured
If you're still here,
schedule.
Jose, you might even be
You've
gone
clearly
because I know
considered it
it's
from every
9:03,
angle.
and I think you said you
Excellent
started at
work. You've got quite a knack for this.
start work in 12 minutes. If you didn't put them together, would upload them on different days. So you still think I should put the pieces? I should still get the pieces up anyways. So then I guess I'll put it together then. Ugh. Editing on an X Vault video. Ugh.
Lady Ningguang wakes up and start preparing based on the schedule. With you
Fair enough.
helping out here, we will be able to focus fully on the auction. It will be quite a complicated affair.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
I'll probably end up like doing it later tonight then, because after I want to like get out and like power walk, since this is going to be a little bit of a later stream. I'll power walk in the dark, and then I got to make some tacos so my stomach can stop eating itself from the energy drink, and then I'll sit down and edit it. Wait until 7? Does it say next day? Following day. You know what's funny though? I did actually think about doing something for X Vault. So the thing that I'll tell you is like this is just an idea. Oh, and I guess the people that are in the chat, you can listen to me brainstorm. But I want to get a tripod and a proper camera, and it would be directly behind me here facing towards my setup. Because I want to do like me in front of the camera parts for my videos in the future, not like soon, but like in the future. And I thought it would be really cool to do that for X Vault videos eventually, where it would be intro, me kind of saying like, hey, you can catch this live over on, there to kind of promote that, and then just video, and then that's it. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, but that's in the future though. My first thing that I really want to work on is figuring out how do I build an intro in Adobe After Effects. That's my next step first in that whole thing. And if you have a chance where you do miss a stream, or you watching the streamer and their internet dies and then you didn't realize that it actually went back to live again, you can catch that video the following day on youtube.com/ETHERxVault. Here, right? Yeah. We gotta wake her up. Really? Is this what we're really doing here? Oh no, this is too high. Wake her up where? Where is this girl even? Oh.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Or you can let me in. Anyways.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I was so excited I couldn't sleep.
Oh, how strange. Me too. I'm joking, of course. I slept like a baby. Sorry to disappoint you. Now then, the schedule. Let's see what you have for me today. Item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Lua Chiao. Ah, yes. I remember the invitation. I need to make sure I'm well prepared for this.
Is she a friend of yours?
No, someone I've never met before. Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other.
Oh, and then also, while all of the internet stuff was going down, Vector was on this side of the desk just mashing everything up. And I'm just like, this is great. This is great.
She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of Mora is rather a high price for a lunch, even one at Lioli Pavilion.
I mean, like, I was thinking we could just add text at the beginning or overlay a voice, something saying like, this is an... Yeah, I would think that's a good starting, but I do want to get to the point where I'm in front of the camera. I really do want to get to the point where having us in front of the camera at least 30% of a video would be a lot better. I know for me personally, that's the stuff that I kind of gravitate towards. Maybe for you, that's not the stuff you gravitate towards, so maybe it might just be more for my videos. But I seem to think, like, when it comes to YouTube videos and even just like Twitch streaming, the more you're on camera, the better you connect with the person. I'm not saying it has to be that way all the time. There's definitely streamers out there and content creators where they're not on the camera. But, you know, if we're talking specifically about, like, I think you really like Co-op 64, they have that, like, always in front of the camera. Like, I would say probably at least 60 to 70% of the time for them. But I think it's a really good thing. And, you know, we'll get there, because that's something that in regards to, like, it's, I guess, the road mapping, that's the things that we need to, like, start writing down. Like, we'll write down an idea and be like, this should be added into a video, and we'll be like, okay, maybe not now, let's drop it here. And then it gets to the point where you'll be able to stand back and look at your entire sequence, and you'll know, well, next step is to work on this, and so we'll just hyper focus on that, and then we'll just move our ways along. But yeah, I don't personally watch for it. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, you told me you don't watch YouTube basically at all. If I remember correctly, I can't remember what you were saying. And then I think you said you also don't watch Twitch.
That's right.
But yeah,
even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay.
You
for
are
a
enjoying our
lunch
live
opportunity with
content.
me.
Check out our
To be
recorded
clear,
content.
I've
We have
never had
gameplay
any
and game
hand
reviews
in
over
setting the
at
price.
youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIal,
to
where we
see it
post on
become
Monday,
so
Friday,
expensive.
and a bonus on Wednesday at 9
Time
a.m.
is very valuable to me. So when I first came up with the idea,
More of
I
a
made a
nighttime
rule that my
ritual?
time would go
Fair
to the
enough,
highest
fair
bidder.
enough. Yeah.
Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business.
It's like an investment. So for me, I watch YouTube pretty much every day now. It's like my... you were saying it's a nighttime ritual. For me, it's like starting of my day, middle of my day. Depends, like, if I'm like the middle of the day is kind of like a toss-up, because sometimes I do like to watch Netflix, but sometimes I don't. I like to just watch videos. Also, it's the thing I like about YouTube is the fact that, like, it's not like there's a plot line and I'm missing something. So if it's like, I just want to have a quick lunch, well, then I'll watch a YouTube video, because who cares if I miss the next video? It's fine. I'll just catch it later on. But yeah.
Yes.
Twitch, I'll be honest, I'll tell everybody,
Most
I don't really
people
watch
looking to buy
Twitch.
My time are business people who believe that whatever they spend
It's not that I
now,
don't like
they will make
watching
back several
people
times
play
over in due
games. I just
course.
rather watch them in a
Naturally,
YouTube format
for anyone looking to make a
than
profit
a
in
live
a complex
format.
market, the bottom line
don't
is
know.
having the
Just
requisite
me.
experience and expertise. All I can do for them is share whatever
Yeah,
insight I
that's
may
nice.
have.
That's cool.
As for how much my insight is worth in terms of Mora, everyone has their
What
own
games are you
idea.
usually watching on Twitch?
There is no standardized way to measure something like this.
This is how rich people think.
You are a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free. In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth, well, tens of millions of Mora.
That I will listen and learn.
There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some breakfast before we leave.
I think it seems like everybody's back on from the stream from before except for Hector. Assuming Hector assumed that we didn't come back. It's interesting that, like, Hector was having his issues with his Wi-Fi. And then all of a sudden I had, like, the worst issue of Wi-Fi. At least his was stable and running. Mine decided to die. Hydrate. Yeah, I was just saying that. I understand it. Most of the time I only stream until 9 anyways, which is 6 his time, which is probably dinner time for him, to be honest.
Did you organize
games
this
also use things I
entire
can play.
breakfast?
Things I can play. I don't want to look at the game and think it's too hard for me. If I think it's too hard, I don't want to watch other people play it. No, I'm just kidding. But that's fair. His wasn't stable. I just picked the time slot.
I know what's going on then. Please.
Oh,
sit.
things you can't
Have
play.
a taste the
Oh,
Jade
okay.
Chambers chef's cooking.
That's fair.
This kind of food tastes far less
Oh,
satisfying.
don't
if left out for
curse
too
out your
long.
phone. Your phone is thinking that you're able to play more things. That's cool. Your phone is cheering you on. That's fair though. I used to watch a lot of Mario Maker, and for the longest time, I thought I could play that, and then I got Mario Maker, and realized that I can't do as much of the things that are there. And I mean, like 80% of the stuff that I watch, I'm not able to do. PlayStation. Oh, okay, yeah. Fair enough. Well, we're getting a bunch of exclusives coming over to Xbox in the near future. And then they're also being pushed into Steam, which also further pushes more PlayStation exclusives over onto Xbox because they're already beta testing Steam on Xbox. So that's fun. Ate so much more than I intended to.
Oh, don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food. Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes. On occasion, usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. There is an awful lot to get done most of the time.
Yeah, it seems to be that it's going to be Steam on Xbox with PlayStation, and then I think PlayStation is also going to get Steam. Secondly, the only one that's being left out is Nintendo.
Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence
Which is
my
crazy.
surprise when we got here.
Because I actually originally heard that there was going to be
thought
Game
you had
Pass
cooked it
on
all
Nintendo
yourself.
Switch. But that seems to have like died. I haven't heard anything about that now for 6-7 months. And so if that's the case, then yeah, they're just being blocked out. I mean, I'm not a terrible chef, but still.
Relax, I'm just joking. Baishar probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently.
So
My
Baisha
secretaries and I are
is
very
10,
grateful to
right?
you.
White 10.
Treating you to some food
You?
is but a small token of our appreciation. Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it. If you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
Okay. Did you remember the other names of the other girls? What are those ones
Well,
mean?
I'm done eating. We should get ready, then head off to Leoli Pavilion.
Like, what's by when?
I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please?
You need a change of clothes?
I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that. Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits. I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. You can fetch it from her.
Understood.
Thank you. I'll be in my room.
All right. Thanks, buddy. I know it was you that changed it. No, I'm just kidding. Have a good one. Have a good one. Hopefully we can link up this weekend and play some games. That would be dope.
Hello, how may I help?
Oh, you don't know? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And actually, it's not going to be the one that exists. So don't worry about it. I'm here to fetch a change of clothes for Ningguang.
Ah, yes, of course. Please wait a moment. I'll go and get them. Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang.
That seemed to take you a while.
Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal items. Not just clothes either. There are all kinds of jewelry and ornaments. Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. That's why it took me a little time to find this for you.
Sounds like Ningguang has a huge personal collection.
Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
Oh, over there again. I always get thrown off by this door.
Did you get it? Ah, this is the one. Please, wait for a moment.
After a while, the door in front of you finally opens. Oh. Wow.
Had this specially tailored recently, and I must say, I'm really rather fond of it. What do you think? Be honest. I just want to know your first impression.
It is stunning.
Phew. Thank you. I was actually a little nervous. Knowing that it has your
Can you get
seal
this
of
costume
approval
somewhere?
makes me feel much more self-confident.
Self-confident?
If you're second-guessing how you look, you can forget about looking glamorous. Even the finest garments in the world would look out of place on you. That's why your affirmation matters so much to me. All right, let's head to Leoli Pavilion.
All right, see ya, Shinya. Have a fantastic weekend. I will see you Monday. Wait, is it?
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day. I'm very grateful for any amount of time you can spare from me.
Great. Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this just a friendly chat. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of her. She happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited her to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with her, too. Do you mind if she sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the illustrious Traveler, too.
I thought she'd introduce me as her temporary secretary.
I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions I'd love to ask you. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too. So, the rumors are true, then.
Rumors? About what exactly?
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship.
What's a closer than average relationship?
You haven't heard?
What's a no, I need you to what do you mean? What do you mean? How close are we talking about?
Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationship.
We're just friends.
And if
I'm
you
just here
didn't
as the
have some sort of
secretary.
Special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
Actually...
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today. Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire her on a personal level too.
Oh, yes. Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one being the captain.
Who's the captain?
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache. I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental. I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business? I hear that's been all the rage recently.
No, something else. All the talk about luminescent spines is just empty hype.
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that needs lots of luminescent spines to make it work?
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning the flames? I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits that could be made on the end product, so I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives, making this a very risky business to enter into in the short term. Long term, it's very difficult to say. But I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every more you own, and you should be just as careful spending it as you were making it.
You think so too, huh?
At least do your research before you part with any money.
Okay, got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush into anything. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that I'm genuinely interested in getting involved with.
The business talk continues in this vein throughout lunchtime.
Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but you've answered every question I wanted to ask.
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor.
If you're looking for a community to call home, hit that Discord link, as we'd love to have a part of our community today. And also, if you're enjoying the stream, tickle that purple heart. Keep the good times rolling.
And you keep yourself well informed. It would take me a very long time to come anywhere close to your level.
This is why so many people want to pay to spend time with me.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored?
I'm finding it all very interesting.
Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you?
Maybe. I'll give it a shot in the future.
Ah, so you want to be my competitor. Well then, I suppose I'll have to start looking over my shoulder. Or how about this? I'll invest in you early on, before you make it big.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait to try out everything I've learned.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon.
Why are we just staring at her midriff as she's talking?
Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next? Although, I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting along.
Don't worry about them. They're very capable.
Yes, you're right. Whatever happens, they can handle it. In that case, what's next on the schedule?
Meeting with the informants?
Ah, okay then. Yes, it's been some time since I last caught up with them. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them.
I'm thinking about doing a stream. I was just thinking this, where like every single time I get a follow, I'll add 10 minutes onto the stream. You think that's too crazy? So I'll do a stream for like an hour or 2 hours, but then every single time someone follows, I'll add 10 minutes on. I thought about doing an hour, but then that might get to the point where I'll run up to a 12-hour stream really quickly. I thought the same thing with 20 minutes. 20 minutes might be too much. It's good, 10 minutes?
Hello.
It would be a
I'm
weekend
here to
stream,
collect the
though.
item I handed in for repair.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please. I'll fetch it immediately.
Very good. Don't rush now. Please, handle it with care.
Is this something very valuable?
Yes and no. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods.
True, that's my impression.
The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom made. This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary, In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the item was ever worth.
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied with our work. We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item was.
That's fine. Thank you for your hard work.
You were right about being a little ordinary.
Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants. It reminds her of her mother. My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return.
But I feel like
is of far greater
maybe you can
importance
help
than
me with
profit
that.
in the relationship
Somebody would
between
have to
me
let
and
me
my
know.
informants.
Like someone would have to keep track of how long. Like so, like let's say like 5 follows came in, then it would be like you or somebody would be like, it's 50 more minutes, which takes you to this time. I thought useful intel could only be bought with Mora.
It's understandable to think that way, and in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right. But things are a little different with these particular informants. Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd, and this only makes me all the more excited to meet with them. Thank you for the repair, Xingqi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
I also wonder if
Let's
there's a
go
way
and
that
meet
I
them.
could make a widget that will sit on the stream that'll let people know what time the stream is ending at based upon the amount of follows. There's gotta, right? There's gotta be something like that. And I could just do that like every other weekend or something like that to try to bump numbers up. And we could also tie it with other things. Like I don't really care too much about social media. I care a lot about Discord. So here, Discord. I mean, YouTube's nice, but I don't really care about like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky. Because yeah, if we can get up to 500 followers in the Discord, then I can unlock analytics, so I can actually look at analytics. But anyways, I'm gonna run my call my stream ended there. But before we do, we're gonna do a poll. I'm actually gonna do a poll on the Chronicled Wish, because I really want Yoimiya. I think that would be really cool. But thumbs up for doing that. Okay. Let me just quickly. I know this is not going to change anything. It brings it to 11. Okay, so I'm at pity 10 right now, so there shouldn't be anything from this. It should just be a straight purple. Purple. So let's see what we're gonna get though. And we got Lion's Roar. That's a cool sword. I don't think I have that. Oh, I have 3 of them, I guess. I should probably put those together, right? Makes sense? Yeah. Okay, cool. But anyways, that's it for me. Again, sorry for the complications that I had with my internet. Again, I don't even know what it was. I will be back on Monday at 7 p.m. to continue on with Genshin. That week is going to be... We're going to probably have to play next week by ear. Not saying that I'm not going to stream when I'm streaming, but what is the stream going to be? That we might have to play by ear, because it's a very special week. A lot of really cool things coming out that week. So, I guess stay tuned to our Discord. If you're not in our Discord already, definitely jump into our Discord. But we're gonna see what we have to do that week. But I will at least be back next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I hope you guys, like I said, have a fantastic weekend. Stay dry if it's raining. Get out in the sun if it's sunny. And until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused and get yours. See ya!